Hey guys, it's time for math, and today we're going to keep talking about subtracting. Who remembers what subtracting means? Let's think about it. That's right. Subtracting means taking away. That means we start with one number, we take some away, and we see how many are left. And we're going to look at this little chart up here, and it talks about all the different ways that we can subtract. And then we're going to do some practice subtracting. So up here it says, how do we subtract? And this is the minus sign, or the takeaway sign, the minus sign. And it says that when we subtract, we take away, and we ask how many are left. So we take some away and we say how many are left. So sometimes we can draw pictures to help us subtract. And when we draw pictures, we always start with our first number, and that tells us how many to draw first. So how many do we need to draw? 6, good job. So we drew 6 hearts, and we are taking away 2 hearts. That number right here tells us how many we have to get rid of, how many put an X on, okay? And that equals how many are left. That is 4. So let's read this. 6 minus 2 equals 4. Good job. So we can use pictures. We can also use our fingers, because we always carry our fingers around with us, so we can have them to subtract. So I can use my fingers. So I'm going to start by holding up my first number, 6, and then I'm going to take away 2. So if I have 6, I'm going to take away 2. So I'm just going to put down 2. 1, 2. And how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 minus 2 equals 4. Good, so I can use my fingers. Sometimes we can use counters, and it doesn't always have to be the little round counters that you see in school. You can use any kind of counters. You can use cereal, you can use your toys, you can use blocks, you can use Legos, you can use any kind of counters as long as you have as many that you need. So we start with our 6, we take away 2, because we don't want to draw an X on them. We're taking them away, moving them out of the group, and we see how many are left. So that's 4. So you can use counters. We can use a 10 frame. We learned about 10 frames. We put our first number in the 10 frame. So we start with 6. We take away our second number, 1, 2, and then we see how many are left. We would take them out of the 10 frame and see how many are left. We can use a number line. Miss Brittany talked about a number line the other day. When we use a number line, it's just a line with numbers, and we can draw one of those, and sometimes we have them on our paper. So when we are taking away with a number line, we start at the first number, so we would start at 6, and since we're taking away, we have to jump backwards. We have to move to the smaller numbers and count backwards, and we're going to jump 2 times. So we're going to go 1, 2. And then we see what number we land on. So 6 minus 2 equals 4. Good job. And our last way is we can use a part-to-part whole mat. And remember, when we used a part-to-part whole mat before, we had our numbers, 2 numbers down here, and we put them all together to see how many we had. Well, when you're subtracting, you start with how many you have all together first, and then you take some of them away to see how many are left. So those are a bunch of different ways that we can subtract. Well, today while we're subtracting, when we're practicing subtracting, we are going to use our counters, and we are going to use a part whole mat. Hopefully Miss Candace's paper will stay up here. So we have, if you can see it, I'm going to try to move in a little closer so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. So we have our part whole mat up here at the top, okay? And then we have some numbers down here, and we're going to use our counters that we have to help us find our answers, okay? So it wants us to start with the total. Total means how how many do we have in all? So this number right here is a 5. Good job. So we're going to put 5 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need one more. 5. Good job. I'm going to scoot those over so they all fit. So we have 5 because it told us to start with 5. And then it wants us to take some away. So how many does it want us to take away? 3. Good job. So we're going to take away 1, 2, 3. Good. So now it wants to know how many are left. How many did we have up here left? Good. Let's count. 1, 2. Good job. So 2. So we know that 5 minus 3 equals 2. Good job. I'm going to grab a marker. Hold on just a sec. Okay. So we know that 5, because we started with 5, take away or minus 3 equals, how many were left? 2. Good job, guys. That was so smart. Okay, so now let's look at our next number. So next time we start with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it wants us to start with 5. Then it wants us to take some away. It wants us to take 2 away. 1, 2. Okay, so we had 5 minus, how many did we take away? 2 equals. So then how many are left? How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3. Good job. So we had 3 left. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Good job, guys. Okay, let's do our next one. How many do we have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how many does it want us to take away this time? 1. So we're just going to take 1 away this time. Good. So we have 5 minus 1. Could anybody guess our answer? Can you count and see how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 left this time. 5 minus 1 equals 4. Good job. Okay, this time we have 4 as our total. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put this one to the side. Now, how many am I taking away? So I start with 4. Take away 3 equals. Before I start moving anything, let's see if you can figure it out. 4 minus 3 equals. Use your brain, use your part whole, use your fingers. So let's figure it out. We're going to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. How many are left? Good job. 1. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Good job, guys. You all are so smart. Okay, our next one is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many are we taking away? 2. Good answer. We're going to take away 2. 1, 2. And how many are left? 1, 2. Good. We had 2 left. So 4 minus 2 equals 2. Good job, guys. Okay, let's do our next one. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many are we taking away? Good. We're taking away 1. So 4 minus 1 equals, how many are left? 1, 2, 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Good answer, guys. Good job. Okay, they've changed our number on us again. Let's see which one we're going to do now. What number is that? 3. Good. So we need 1, 2, 3. And we're going to move this one to the side because we don't need it. So now we have 3. Take away 3 equals, let's see, 3. 1, 2, 3. Take away 3. 1, 2, 3. How many are left this time? Oh, good, none. But what number means none? 0. Good. 3 minus 3 is 0. Good job, guys. You all are so smart. Okay, we're going to start with 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this time, how many are we going to take away? 2. Good. Anybody want to guess the answer? How many do you think? Oh, let's see. 3, take away 2. 1, 2. Good. How many are left? 1. Good job. Okay, last one. You ready? 3. 1, 2, 3. Take away. How many are we taking away? 1. Good. Anybody want to guess that answer? Oh, let's see. 3, take away 1. How many are left? 1, 2. 3, take away 1 is 2. Good. Good job. Now that we have all of our answers, what's a way that we could check our answers to see if we got them correct? If we were taking away this number to get these, how could we figure out if these two numbers are right, the right numbers that make this? We could add. Ooh, that's a little different. We could see if these two add together to get 5. Or we could subtract and see if it gets this number. Adding and subtracting go together, guys. How cool is that? I hope you enjoyed our lesson. Thank you.